So you've done it. You've finished school. Or maybe you're on the hunt for that first big job. You've got the qualifications, for sure, but do you feel that little gap between what you learned in the classroom and what you need for a career? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down an advanced way to bridge that gap and really develop a professional personality that stands out. You know, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? You've got the certificate, you passed all the exams, but the real race, that's just getting started. So let's not think of this as an ending, but as the moment you're lacing up your shoes for a brand new, powerful chapter. And that really is the question, isn't it? Knowing your stuff is one thing, but are you truly ready for that high-stakes interview? For the day-to-day pressures of a real workplace? Or, for those huge life decisions that are suddenly right in front of you? This leads us to something really important: the professional gap. It's that space between having the academic smarts and actually knowing how to use them out in the real world. So many bright people stumble right here, and it's got nothing to do with how capable they are. Okay, take a look at this list. I bet some of these feel familiar. We're talking about everything from how to communicate professionally and feel confident in an interview to just managing your own time without a school schedule. It's about handling pressure, finding a clear direction. But here's the most important thing to remember. These are not character flaws. They're skills, and skills can always be learned. So, how in the world do you build those skills? Well, the answer is pretty simple. You have to get beyond the textbooks and the lectures. This is all about practical, hands-on application. It's about doing the things that build real competence. This weekly cycle here shows you exactly how it works. It's a loop. First, you understand a key idea. Then, you practice it, maybe in a mock interview or a simulation. After that, you go apply it in the real world and think about how it went. Then, you refine your approach based on what you learned and the feedback you get. And finally, you actually track your growth. It's a complete system designed for real, noticeable progress. And this is what that doing actually looks like. We are talking about mock interviews, where you're right in the hot seat. You'll be building and polishing your resume, hands-on. You'll even record a professional video intro. It all leads up to you creating and presenting your very own personal success manifesto. This is not a spectator sport. It's about getting in the game. Now, all this action, all this practice, it's all building towards one massive goal: a total transformation in just 12 weeks. The real focus is making a huge shift in your mindset, moving away from thinking like a student and into thinking like a calm, confident professional. 12 weeks. That's it. It's a dedicated, focused sprint to make a real, visible change in how you show up in the world. And just as important, how you see yourself. This slide just lays it all out, side by side. On the left, you've got the student mindset, reacting to pressure, maybe waiting for someone to tell you what to do next. The whole goal is to get you to the right side of that screen, handling interviews with confidence, managing stress, and taking charge of your own future. The biggest shift? It's moving from waiting for direction to creating it for yourself. Okay, let's talk about a super modern tool. We're going to embrace technology here, specifically AI, but with one really important rule. AI is your assistant. It is not your replacement. Here's the roadmap for using it ethically. On the left, yes, absolutely use AI to help you draft resume points or polish up your language. It's an amazing tool for prepping answers or structuring your thoughts. But on the right, that's where we draw a hard line. You never use it to fake experience, make things up, or plagiarize. And the biggest one, don't ever use it to avoid doing the actual thinking yourself. And really, that's the bottom line. AI can help you package your ideas, but it can't create them. Your experiences, your insights, your personality, that's what makes you valuable. You have to always, always be the thinker. So as we start to wrap this up, let's zoom in on the main message of this whole journey. The future that you're dreaming about, well, it's not just going to fall into your lap. No, it's built on purpose. It's built on a foundation of confidence, clarity, and responsibility. In other words, your future is built by your character. And that's why this is so much bigger than just job prep. The skills you'll build, like emotional control, confident communication, personal ownership, these are the tools you're going to use not just to land a job, but to build a really successful and fulfilling life. So this last question, it's really for you. You've seen the gap, you've seen the tools, and you've seen the possibility for a real transformation. So are you ready to stop waiting and start building? Are you ready to step forward with real earned confidence?